Hello
and welcome
to
the
first
episode
of
The Order 1886.
I was thinking the first episode of the 100.
I didn't know if we were going to stick with that name or not.
First episode of the Order 1886 it is.
Yeah, until we come up with an official series name, because we found a flaw. So, yeah, we're going to play through this entirety of this game. And yeah, let's get going.
So Joey, new game.
Plus,
Joey has never played this game.
Right.
And that is why he is playing it.
Yeah.
Go new save data.
Can I not save over your epilogue?
I mean, not honestly like it matters, but...
Epilogue?
So I've got a line in Google Summer Shandy.
It's delicioso.
It's pretty good.
If you're a woman. Just kidding. It's good beer.
Nah.
What is happening? So, I'll just wait.
Wake up, friend. Not giving up the ghost now, did we? Don't see another rant.
Apologies if there's extra noise in the background. We moved the mic closer to us.
Yes. Got some new setup stuff. Positions. Trying some new positions.
Not to worry.
See if it's
Come back and
feels better.
another go later. Right. Come on, then. Get up. Up you get.
Go. Okay.
Yep.
Come on, you.
The Order 1886, the movie.
That becomes more apparent as we play the game. And watch the game. But as you know, I really enjoyed this game. It was my number 11 on my top 10 list. I will forever defend this.
Sweet dreams, mate.
Still one of the best looking games. If not the best on the console.
I don't know about that.
Time for your morning bath, my lord. At this rate, I don't think he's going to last much longer. Come on now. Just a few more steps. Yeah, not so hard, was it? Here we go again. You about ready? These things take time. Put him back in. I can do... Why, you little shit!
Oh. So we have some quick time events going on.
Right out the gate.
So yeah, we'll try and keep it down through the cutscenes just so we don't ruin the moment.
Yeah.
All right, so now I actually get to move around.
As you can see, the graphics are the exact same as the cutscenes.
Oh, goodness gracious. How do you have enough energy to kill those guys if you can't even walk?
That guy's got a family.
What?
The guy was saying he was going to see his wife tonight.
Oh. Come on, friend.
Scurry.
Come on. Get there.
Putting that convict through hell. Torture him day and night for weeks now. Yeah.
Just my luck.
Are there bullets on the table?
Nah, man. I'm trying to remember what this game got. It was like in the middle of the pack, like 6.
6 out of 10?
Yeah, 6, 7 out of 10. Mainly because there wasn't really a lot of substance here. It was a lot of quick time events and watching cutscenes and not a whole lot of...
I'm having a hard time determining like when I should talk about because it's hard to tell when I'm actually not.
It's almost like an interactive movie. Yeah. But there are some firefights, and when it gets to those, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
When the firefights came up, I loved every second of them. They were great.
It's kind of like, in a way, giving a tutorial of the game at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What is that? Is that a lichen?
Yep, I think so. I kind of forgot that aspect was in the game.
Come on, buddy. Get trudging. You can do it. Oh.
Ah.
Alright, well. 5 seconds of glory.
Yeah, you know. Still got our voice here.
Hands up.
All right, mates.
Not a word. Inside. Close them.
Let's just talk this through, shall we? You're him, aren't you? The convict everyone's talking about. There's only one way out of here. Walking Dead, that's where you are. Gotta wish you never left those catacombs.
Such a mouth.
Fair enough. Fair enough, it's your funeral, not mine.
Teeth are disgusting.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Deplorable. Stay shot. Sorry to kill 2 of our men. Shoot
He has
on
a gun!
sight.
He has a gun!
Whoa, fellas, whoa! Ah!
Wasn't really sure what to do there. Take him down. Oh shit.
He said, "It's your funeral, not mine."
Yeah, no
and then
kidding.
you killed him.
Oh, more. He's turning black and blue. Oh. God. He gone.
Give
There
yourself
you
up,
go.
monsieur. My next shot will not be a warning.
The play's over, Galahad. Surrender yourself.
Raise your hands now!
Raise your hands!
Hands up!
Gray,
Don't do this!
I said surrender!
Hands on your head!
You have betrayed our order! No one may escape the penalty!
You forget, Lord Chancellor. I'm as good as dead already.
Galahad!
Whoa.
The Order, 1886.
That was the intro.
Yeah. Choked a guy out. Stabbed another one.
Stabbed a
in
dude
through.
in the throat.
Did I
Choked
say-
two guys out.
Yeah.
Well, one was by water.
Yeah, you drowned one
Drowned.
guy. Choked one out.
Would drowning technically still be choking? He was choking on water.
Yeah,
Galahad,
I
acknowledge.
guess.
This is command.
I read your
Oh, I
personal.
Enjoying a stroll in the park, are we?
Nothing quite like a chilly London morning to stimulate the senses.
Always a
Not
night.
to interrupt your little constitutional, but we have
Once a
confirmation
night.
that
Oh, it's a
multiple
night.
marks of Grosvenor
Two
Square.
chapters.
What are our directives?
Find it,
Rendezvous
so-
the United India House with Igraine and Lafayette and contain
Oh,
the
it's a
threat.
chat.
Do you have it in sight?
Look at how good everything looks. Beautiful.
Right in front of me.
Good. Assess the situation once there and proceed with caution. Did Nicola provide you with armament?
Yes. Essex M2 Falchion.
Good. The Falchion's secondary ordnance should help. We may be pursuing Bedlamites.
Bedlamites.
But they remain civilians. Use non-lethal force whenever possible.
Understood.
There's
You joining us?
Bedlamites
I have
stand
a small
for.
matter to attend to.
You know, like
I'll
Bedlam?
find you
People
afterwards.
calls him Bedlam.
En route now.
Or
Got it out.
Ruckus. People calls him a Ruckus.
Not used in common terminology.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so I think we're actually in the meat of it here a little bit.
Yep.
So this is the year 1886
Mm-hmm.
in an alternate reality where technology is almost on par with today's.
Yeah, and in some cases even further.
Yeah. They kind of took a different approach, so it looks like obviously they're taking the Zeppelin as far as for flying. They do have electricity, wireless communications. I always wondered, like, you know, if certain things changed in history
Mm-hmm.
to affect what technology became prevalent in the future.
Yeah. Could you imagine a time when, or like, I guess, instead of, say, the DVD catching on or anything past that, it just stuck with VHS.
Magnetic storage devices. I mean, they still use like magnetic tape for servers and whatnot.
It was you telling me, right, that companies want to go back to floppy disks?
What?
Who was telling me that? Some company wants to go back to floppy disks. Google wants to go back to floppy disks.
I don't know about that.
Because it's expensive, because they own YouTube, and YouTube gets, like, all this new, like, stuff, like, content uploaded at once. And so, like, buying all the hard drives, the solid-state drives and everything that they have now is super expensive. So they want to go back to floppy disks, because they could get that for a lot cheaper.
I don't know who told you that information, but I think they're full of it. Because there's no way that storage to a floppy disk would be faster than storage to an SSD. Much, much slower.
Or maybe Google's been secretly working on
even still, like magnetic tape always is a slower storage option. You can store a lot more on tape cartridges, but it's never as fast to store or use. Oh, guess I got a collectible.
Yeah, well, collectibles you don't actually collect in this game. You pick up, look at them, and then set them back down. That was like an audio recording. Yeah. So sort of like a collectible, but it's not like deemed as a collectible, I don't think. So like that photograph you picked up, that was a collectible.
I'm on my way down to
I'm
the
on my way.
Down to the street, acknowledge.
Am I gonna jump?
Nah, man.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oof. 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 They look painful. He looks old. Yet still be able to do stuff like that.
He is old. As you'll find out later.
Very old.
Yeah.
There's something a little fishy going on here.
I like the world that they set up and the characters and everything they've designed. Like, it's a really fascinating story. And if they get a chance to do a sequel, because there was a lot of criticism of this game, and you saw a lot of it. So I think they're going to make the next game a lot longer, I would imagine.
I know your concerns. Trust me. He's a good lad.
Yeah, then I might have enough space.
Did you say so? In any case,
Not
I have
using
no time
tape.
to look for him. I'm assigning the last few constables to their posts.
Oh my goodness. He is just trudging along.
Can't you hold down the left stick?
Not letting me.
Oh.
Come on, Galahad.
See that you cordon off the entire district, and do it quietly. How did you arrive here so quickly?
Skill, love.
I must admit, you do move fast for a man of your age.
He was old comment, and she just called him old.
My lord, this damsel would never be so callous as to do such a thing.
Sure is he. Would you ever?
So, since you played this, give us a little premise.
Bedlamites running amok.
So, as you saw, the opening cinematic takes place in the future.
Yeah?
He was the best.
Oh,
because everyone was like, she was over there yelling at him.
The future, according
to
this game.
the future of this game,
yeah.
What? No.
Hey, Grain, come in.
So,
acknowledge Percival.
Without spoiling anything, you're a member of the Order, which basically they are tasked with maintaining the order between the Lycans and the humans without the humans ever finding out. And, like, covering stuff up, making sure that basically history goes on a certain path. And so you guys, you kind of do what is necessary to make sure that the right outcome happens. The outcome that's decided among the council that governs the order.
Never seen this one.
I'm pretty sure it's mainly supposed to just deal with the Lycans, but considering like they're also fighting the Bedlamites and trying to maintain that order.
A strong man to take control of things.
I think they just maintain the
Just
order.
stay out of our way.
Humanity.
I'd hate for you to get shot by mistake.
Okay.
But yeah.
Trouble?
She gave that guy
The usual trigger-happy mercenaries.
United India Company prefers.
I mean, a lot of the stuff you'll find out, like
The last thing we need is a
how
band of
old
hired
everyone
guns
is
causing
and
war
how they're
havoc.
able to live
Told
so
them to remain
long
on
and
the
everything like that. There's kind of supernatural elements. You find out what causes it, but you don't necessarily find out how. That's a lot of things. This game raises a lot of questions that it does not answer.
Gotcha.
There's another criticism. And so we sound tested this game, or like our recording, and so we saw the epilogue several times.
Yeah.
And as you saw, this game 110% sets it up for a sequel.
Oh,
Galahad, take cover!
Bedlamites. He's shooting at me. Here we go.
Let's
Here
get
we
to
go.
work.
Now I'm pumped. How do I? Okay, equip my gun. What? I only get to use my pistol, really? Have to pardon my bad aim. Oh shit.
Target down.
Boom.
Let's reload.
We're clear.
Move up.
I'll keep this gun. A horse! Oh. So what? Are the Bedlamites like actual, like...
Get out of here,
they're just
find some
trouble-
weapons.
They're not like
You two,
different.
get your asses
So-
over here, I need help.
There's kind of a couple factions you'll fight. These guys specifically
Let's go, you
are
bloody bastards!
Lycans. But you'll also fight guys that are not associated with being Lycans, and they're just kind of like the revolution. So you can equip your primary weapon now. Right on the... Yeah, there you go.
Escapee down.
Is it gonna let me heal?
It does it automatically.
Coming from the alley.
There is a healing mechanic if you
Someone
get
heading for the-
seriously injured. I'm not sure when they'll teach you that.
I need to hop. That's what cover.
Circle.
Enemy down.
Oh. Wasn't really necessarily aiming at that guy. Or at least it didn't look like I was. Where'd he go?
It's up the
Oh,
stairs.
shoot, there's a lot.
And you get some pretty interesting guns as we go through the game. Unfortunately, you don't get to use them for very long.
Yeah, well, that is kind of a...
That was one of the complaints, was that there's a lot of cool and interesting guns, but you don't get to use them a lot. It's like one firefight, you'll get to use them.
Is there a guy behind me still?
I don't think so. You've got your ally following you. Right there.
I used to pick up your ammo?
Yep. But you get quite a bit of it anytime you pick some up.
Target down.
Oh, whoa.
Could be more in the ocean.
Damn it.
We should move in.
If I shoot him in the... If I would have shot him in the head, would it have done anything?
Oh, you'll still get to kill him.
But would I... Is it possible to kill him there?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Could lock the door. I can hear more commotion inside. Hurry. More bedlamites inside.
Bedlamites inside.
There might be another way in. That's... Oh, no, never mind.
Stun.
Oh.
Take the shot.
Yeah, so each gun has a secondary. And that one is
It's a
kinda like
stun blast
like a
thing. yeah.
concussion blast.
That's pretty sweet.
One, I think it's called the thermite rifle.
Izzy,
Oh, this it might teach you.
are you alright?
Damn it.
So here, she pulls this shit out.
mean, they only bring so much that liquid with them, but there is kind of like an infinite supply, more or less.
Let's get rid of this scum.
So yeah, it refills on a meter too. So but yeah, they only really bring a certain amount, but yeah, that refills. Yeah, so she drank that liquid, and you're instantly healed of grave wounds. Well, not really instantly, but it's very quick. But see, that's one thing that you don't find out is where that came from, what exactly it does, or anything like that.
We're the Knights of the Round Table. We don't have to explain shit.
True enough.
Need more auto rifle ammo. Alright. Now where am I going? Somebody's shooting some. Oh.
Eat him. Oh. The physics in this game are pretty good, at least with the bodies.
I need to reload.
Yeah. Like that guy, you shot him in the head and he fell backwards from the head first.
Yep.
Like you would, because of the force.
Yep. They did a good job there. Where am I gonna go now? The people seem really close to the screen.
Yeah. It's another. Also, you notice the black bars have not disappeared.
Yeah.
Widescreen. It's to make it a more cinematic experience.
She's shooting.
Up top, maybe? Nope, there's a guy down. Right there. Boom.
There were more on the level above.
Come on,
You need to get up there.
One thing I'll defend this game with is everyone says, well, it's just like Gears of War cover system, kind of the layout of the building. There's ways to hide cover in places, and you hide behind and shoot enemies. So it's like it's just doing that. And I'm like, comparing something to Gears of War is not bad. Gears of War is a great game.
Yeah, but you're still comparing it.
So, not every single game can be original.
Okay.
I mean, it's true.
Everything to your liking thus far?
Call of Duty is still
Right.
popular. It's copying off itself year after year.
Indeed.
Although I do hope that was only the beginning.
Yeah, but they copy out themselves, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Quite.
I do like the whole the Knights of the Round Table name usage.
Yeah.
Like Galahad. I don't know Igraine. I don't know if that's a.
I'm not sure what all the names of the 13 were. There were 13 Knights on the Round Table.
Well, I know. You ever watch Seven Deadly Sins? It's a Netflix show.
Yeah, pretty good. I know it is. It's on my queue. I just.
But also that, you ever see The Kingsman?
Yes.
That they use as Knights of the Round Table names as well.
Mm-hmm. They do.
It's good shit. Oh! That was brutal.
Phew!
Zoom tag.
Phew! Oh. Bless me.
I'm getting shot at.
It's like the way the Knights work. I think it's kind of like I think the Kingsmen also, and maybe it's just the way that the Knights of the Round Table kind of stuff works. And when one member dies or moves on or whatever, someone like there can only be one of each name, and then someone replaces them.
The first of his name.
Oh yeah, Black Sight.
Enemy down.
Hit L1 to turn into the slow-mo and super aiming kind of stuff, like auto aiming. And you got your meters on there. And as you do actions, kill guys and stuff like that, it'll fill up. Like I said, the AI in this game is not that great.
No.
Just running around in the open.
It's not bad. Like, they hit you at least. I mean, they're doing stuff.
Yeah, but they're not taking cover. That guy was just walking around, standing straight up.
Sir, downstairs.
Civilians that need your assistance.
Yes,
Go.
Sir, General Lafayette is in
Lafayette.
the next room.
General Lafayette.
You're joking. Is there a single woman in this city he won't try to seduce? It's your problem now. Do try not to lag behind.
Lafayette.
Well, maybe they don't use Knights of the Round Table names.
Monsieur, this
I don't
lady
think
requires my
Lafayette's.
attention.
Well, so he's in training, so he does not have
Attention is required
an
elsewhere.
official title yet.
You're right.
I assure you, mademoiselle, that only the vow of fidelity prevents me from accepting your invitation.
So it's kind of like
Marquis,
they'll
you mustn't
if they
be
think
loud.
someone's close to being on their way out or something like that, they'll take an apprentice on, and then that apprentice can be an apprentice for however long it takes until there's a spot open.
Right. Right.
And so this one was like a prince or something, or
Most
like he's
fetching, was she
like
not?
I
royalty.
hadn't noticed.
That is because you are not a Frenchman.
You are the most American Frenchman I have ever known.
I am a lover of liberty, mon ami.
A proper knight must learn to curb
Most
his passions.
American
Without
Frenchman?
passion, monsieur. A
Wait, are
man
they in
cannot
America?
fight.
No, it's
Do
London.
not fight men, Marquis.
Men, half-breeds, what does it matter? Vive la liberté.
Viva la liberty.
But it's 1886, so you know there's been that whole movement.
The revolution.
Personal.
Heck, it's post Civil War even, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Strange.
Strange. They could take it to America in the sequel. Look at that. Brilliant.
They could.
Brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Oh, look at him. 3 peas in
I just want a sequel so bad.
3 peas in a pod right here.
Let's go.
About time.
Besties for the resties, yeah? These people?
Yeah. Like, this game was great if they had even just double the length of this game.
Marquis,
Would have been great.
you and Lady Granger.
Like this game,
it's
100% getting a 100% complete playthrough, like all the collectibles and everything, only took me 8 hours. And you could do it in less time, but I really took my time. But they needed to double it. Like, so what I want in a sequel is for them to start answering questions.
Answer my questions, damn it.
You know, like, you know, what the black liquid is, like how how specifically everything that makes them the Order, how that stuff works. I want them to go into more of the characters' backstories. You get a little bit of that, but not too much. More playable sections. More firefights, a lot more firefights. More chances to use each of the weapons. Maybe some RPG elements, that would be nice too.
You gotta wonder though, if if they're putting all that content in, would that hurt graphically?
So yeah, that's what I've wondered. If like the reason that they're able to make this game look so great, if that like they would have to sacrifice some of that to make the game longer and have more stuff in it.
Yeah.
But then you see games such as Uncharted 4, which is going to either look better than this or on par with this. And you know that game's going to be long, and it's got a multiplayer component.
Right.
So, they could do it.
They told me to traverse by pushing over a ledge, but...
Yeah, climb up that. And then climb to the right, climb over, around.
It was telling me to climb over something, not climb up on this.
I think a lot of people were also upset that this was a $60 game.
Oh.
And they didn't feel like they got their money's worth.
I mean, they probably put a lot. I mean, they probably cost them quite a bit to make it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. Like, especially getting the graphics to this level and the performance capture it would have taken, because these are very lifelike models. And see, I like how the werewolves in this game are nothing to fuck with.
escape
They will
easy.
carry your shit. And they're menacing. Like, this game has a little bit of a horror aspect to it, and I love that.
Yeah. Well, it calls them half-breeds. What's a full breed? What's a full werewolf?
I guess just something that never can come human. And I want to say you'll experience one of those.
My route is blocked. It may take me some time to reach him.
Yeah, I didn't die very much in this game, but when I did, it was in these sequences.
Oh! Shit.
Yep. Like that.
I didn't even see that guy coming.
Oh, I believe there's more than one in the room.
I didn't say I was trying to go get that little flashy box in the ground. Well, let me pick it up.
Might just be ammo of some sort.
Oh, shit.
Now you had to go up there and finish them off before they recover.
Oh.
Confirm mark on my side.
Ah. I'm gonna get him. Is that another one? Why are there so many?
You gotta dodge, bro.
How do I dodge it?
The X flashes on your screen.
Come on. Am I gonna get both of them?
Maybe.
Don't let me hit triangle!
Gotta get by. There you go.
Oh no!
Oh, I think that was scripted. Okay.
Yeah.
Monsieur!
What happened?
I slew most of them. The last one got away. Grain, I need your arc gun.
Oh.
I'll head up the street
Arc
and keep
gun.
after him. You two go that way and head him off.
Understood.
Going up top. All the way to the top.
The arc gun is awesome. It literally just sears off limbs of people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. That worked out.
Pursue the lichen.
Pursue the half-breed. Reminds me of,
Underworld?
yeah.
Yep.
Surprised they never, like, made, like, an Underworld-based game. Wait,
Yeah.
what fight is it?
No, civilians.
We need to press forward.
But yeah, it does. It is a little reminiscent of the world in Underworld.
Do they have vampires?
This game, no.
Out of the way.
Oh, what? 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 Come on! What the hell just happened?
Shoot it.
I did. You have to charge it though. You have to like let go. Oh yeah, you have to. Whoops. You do have to let go. Shit.
I did the same thing. I completely forgot. I was like, oh god, she's not gonna be able to recover from this. But then it was a game over. I was like, ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
That happened to me. I think I didn't realize it.
Percival,
I think I failed like 2 or
neutralize the
3
threat on our
times
side.
before I realized it.
Gosh. So
Because it happened so fast.
Who's Percival? Is he in it?
Percival?
Acknowledge.
Yes. He, I believe, is the one who trained you. And you'll meet him in a little bit, if not, like, coming up next. Okay. That might be him.
Sir, what should we do with him?
Westminster to the catacombs.
I think that's
We'll deal with
Percival.
Sir Percival. I
Yes,
thought the Order
please.
of Her Majesty's Royal Knights might be mixed up in this affray.
We had reason to suspect a rebel incursion, Commissioner.
An elementary conjecture. In that event,
Like, these actors, or
perhaps
like
this might be of
I mean,
interest.
they all seem very lifelike in their movements
Watch
and
it.
everything.
Yeah.
Purely
It's very-
circumstantial, of course.
I call it evidence.
You can just,
Well, circumstantial evidence
the
can be a
expressions on
tricky
their face,
animal.
how their faces
My dear
move.
Sir Percival, you may think
Very
it is
good.
pointing at one thing,
but shift your
I mean, that facial
point of
hair.
view slightly.
Spot
You may find
on.
pointing in an equally uncompromising manner.
Wouldn't you want a mustache that kind of curls?
If I could grow a beard that nice, yeah.
Just don't shave for the next, like...
Well, first the rebellion.
10 years.
Yeah.
And then this Jack.
Yeah, it's about
and
right.
the Ripper murders. And then this. Strange, don't you think, that Whitechapel has become the epicenter of our recent conundrum.
Speaking of epicenter,
we must
there's an
examine
earthquake
every
in Japan.
See?
7.1. They said it did over $1 billion of damage.
If you would do us the honor of
There's a high probability that like over 500
You can
people.
expect me at Westminster.
Wow.
Were killed. Do excuse me.
Where have you been? Bloody London traffic.
So then does
Not.
little
What if the other half
Marquise replace Percival then?
We must pursue them.
No.
He'll replace
Notre
whoever
devoir est de les poursuivre,
gets out
monsieur.
first. And I think Percival, I think, is on the way
Sur
out.
le nouveau continent.
Or he is like the closest to being out, I think.
Oui, mon général. I will be
Sir
governed by your
Percival.
advice.
I'm sure you will appreciate that for the time being, this must remain a police matter.
Of course.
So there's people that have started to kind of like
The underworld in Whitechapel is known to give safe harbor to the rebellion.
fight back against
Precisely what troubles me.
I think it's the government.
Half-breed to be found in Bedlam. Some things we need to find out for ourselves.
You heard Commissioner Doyle. It's a police investigation now.
Knights do not relinquish their authority to bureaucrats. Percival is right. This matter should be brought before the council.
Centuries have
'Cause I think
passed.
no, maybe it's the lichens that are
But
kind
our
of like,
order
oh,
has
wait,
remained
this guy's older.
steadfast in its sacred mission
I can't remember. He's
to
the head of
preserve the
council.
balance between man and half-breed. Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur.
I guess it's nice around table. King Arthur.
May his name be forever resplendent.
Is it true? Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave upset by a new contagion, the rebellion. As long as its campaign of anarchy and terror is allowed to continue, the plague of lichen infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
Well, the Lord Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman Emperor Lucius, he did not trouble himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not only from without, but within. We must stand vigilant together, lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers? Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass.
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the council.
Very well. What says the order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel? Aye or nay?
Nay.
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
How did they know the nays have it?
Sounded like the eyes.
Our order grows too prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
So his name was
Leave it,
Grayson
Sebastian.
before he became Galahad.
Caution be damned.
And
Sir Percival is most agitated.
the
You should
girl
learn
was
it is best not to
Isabel.
cross him when his mind is set on something. What do you make of this?
All right.
Seems intent
Well.
on pursuing his investigation.
You cannot
Yeah, there's already some turmoil in the Order.
Need I remind you of your place, Lady Egwene?
I can see
Who
that.
are you to question the Council's wisdom?
This reminds me of that chamber in, or like where Harry in, what is it, the Order of the Phoenix, like, goes, they interrogate him. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Or he's like on trial and Dumbledore like doesn't defend him.
Galahad will deal with this in due time. I have a more pressing...
Barty Crouch!
How many of us will make the journey to America?
Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
I've heard many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built. I can promise you a pleasant and speedy journey across the Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch, Sir Lucan?
It would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival. Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The council has spoken.
Few dared countermand your father's express wishes.
Need I remind you that we all serve at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure?
You are the Knight Commander! Make him see reason.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
I consider it an acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances arise.
Let what befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
As the Knight Commander wishes.
Sir Lucan. Was there Sir Lucan? I don't even.
Well,
I don't know
what all 13 are now.
When do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel. But my
Your brother sought fit to permit us a reconnaissance. Secure the necessary materials. Isabeau, a word.
Tell me, monsieur.
Isabeau.
About the Lord Chancellor.
Sup, Bo?
Sir
It's a
Lucan
bow.
and Lady Egwene were adopted by
Okay, you're right. There is a lot of cutscene in this game.
Yeah.
Crap.
Perhaps he wanted to regain a semblance of the humanity he lost. When time came to join the Order.
No, there's entire chapters where you don't do anything.
I'm just gonna set the controller down at this point.
I mean, it's not like, what game is it? Metal Gear Solid 4 that literally had 30, 45-minute cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friend Mallory has always been something of a rogue operative.
I've never known a better man.
Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence.
Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life.
A little restraint would not be ill-advised. Do look after my sister, won't you?
No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind.
You say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck
You
and
say true.
Godspeed.
What's a brother to do?
We're throwing down rhymes. It's a heck of a time.
Always at your service.
You're back in control.
Oh, we get to go find Nicola.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna show you some new armaments.
Why can't they just let me run? Gosh. Nicola, come back.
Nicola.
You look so young.
But Nico, let's go bowling.
Do you have to show me?
Cousin.
Cousin Nico.
Cousin, call me.
Let's go bowling. Let's go to Titty Bar.
Nico, let's go bowling. We go bowling now.
Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Grosvenor Square. The police
are investigating. And investigating.
Lycans on the United India Company's front doorstep.
What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, Nicola seems young.
He is.
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around.
Yep. Hasn't got his
play
facial
with whatever
hair.
strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
He can learn a thing or two from you in the facial hair department.
Me?
Yeah. He doesn't even have stubble.
Stubble. What is stubble?
What is stubble? Baby, don't scratch me. Don't scratch. Yeah.
Quite an antique. Hard to believe we ever use these communicators.
The communicator design is so funky.
That's the old one. It's not what you use now. You use the little thing on your back there.
It's the same thing. They just took up the handle.
You just said it seems odd that they used to use such a thing.
I guess.
I think that one required wires because it had a spool of wire in it. And now it's wireless. Although it kind of looks like yours still has a spool of wire. I don't know.
Probably just a coil of some sort.
All size, plump and petite.
Don't hurt me no more.
No more.
Nicola, what you have for me?
Try again now, same baseline.
I guess I have to keep looking.
Nicola.
Murder don't hurt. Oh, we got some.
Oh, no, you picked that up already, yep.
What else is there? Back here?
Maybe.
Oh, we got
there's something there.
A piece of paper.
What is it?
Plump and petite.
Nope.
Nicola.
Why is it
How
like
fares your
flipping
friend
like
Edison
that?
these days?
Why? Why does it keep doing that?
I are not on speaking terms. The man is an idiot.
Thomas Edison.
Oh, we all know who won that one.
Nicola.
Nope.
Oh. Who won?
Edison.
He cheated.
Yeah.
Alternating current. Whoa. Should I follow him?
Yes.
Sir Galahad. Please, this way.
Yes?
Give me permission to pick this up, Nico.
Here's
Keep
something
wanting to say
you may find
Nico.
Yes, here's something you...
This
It's a device that allows you to convert between...
Edison's inefficient direct
Oh,
current
direct and
and my
alternating
superior
current.
alternating
Yeah.
current.
Okay.
Quite handy for overloading and
Okay.
incapacitating certain electrical systems.
I see you,
It's
Nicola.
comprised of an
Oh,
inverter,
look at that. It's
transformer,
comprised
and
of
rectifier,
inverter,
outfitted
transformer,
with
and
some brass
rectifier.
clips to enhance the
Outfitted with some brass
Oh,
clips.
and a fine leather carrying case.
And a fine leather carrying case.
Inside each tube is a small quantity of mercury. When the mercury is properly aligned, the device becomes operational.
Huh.
So it's like
Please try
you
to-
can hack doors, basically. That kind of stuff. You'll fit those on. You'll play a mini game of trying to get the balls in between. So you gotta hold it down and it'll trap the ball in between. Yep. And then boom, it'll like overload doors, allow you into them and stuff like that.
I'd appreciate your expert opinion on my latest.
Latest whimsy.
The last whimsy?
Is that a thing?
That's the last whimsy. It is a movie.
Here.
Oh, a snipper rifle. Look at that scope.
Essex 84 marksman carbine.
Essex.
Impressive.
You've always had a good eye for
Essex Hall.
craftsmanship. I've outfitted this one with a
Telescopic sight.
You can
It's
shoot to
ideal
the
for
moon.
long-range shooting.
Long range
I would be
shooting.
honored if you would test its efficacy.
It tests its
Efficacy.
efficacy.
Oh, there's some 30-06 rounds right there. Ooh.
Recoil is sharp, but manageable.
Oh. Oh.
Good shot.
Oh. Oh. Game changer, having it zoom
Your
in like
skills
that.
never cease to amaze me.
Click and hold the steady. Oh, it's steady? That steady's kind of rough.
Nicely balanced. Some muffling might be in order as well.
I'll attend to it immediately. He looked
Are
so
there any other of my
disappointed.
children that you would like to meet?
You had a criticism?
The offer's tempting, but I must return to the others.
Of course. The monocular that General Lafayette requested is over there on the table.
I'll see that he gets it.
Oh, binocular. It's like a binocular, but with one eye.
It's one, yeah.
We scour the district in pairs. Isabeau, you and Lafayette
Isabeau?
take the high street from the south end.
Galahad and I will move from the north.
Why not give the Frenchman
Why
to
not
Galahad?
give the Frenchman to Galahad?
Mademoiselle doubts my intentions. I promise to remain at all times the picture of chivalry.
Picture of
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced looking out for me.
I thought you needed no looking after. Very well. You team with Galahad.
Mademoiselle will perhaps one day allow me to demonstrate my skill.
One day?
Remember, we are entering rebel territory. The insurgents will take umbrage at our incursion into Whitechapel. Given our last discovery in Mayfair, the London hospital should be our target.
Strange to think Lycans would find sanctuary here, is it not, monsieur?
You really
These
believe
aren't the
the rebels
droids
are
we're looking for.
collaborating with the half-breeds?
Yeah.
The Lord Chancellor is convinced of it.
Move along.
I have
Move
my
along.
doubts.
Move
Do you
along.
trust anyone, mon général?
Never accept. Always question.
Never.
It's a motto that's seen me through the centuries.
When they give you your food at the drive-thru, you always got a question. Hey,
Skepticon.
Is this what I ordered?
Skepticon.
I'm not
Stay
on the
vigilant, all of you.
Decepticons or the Autobots.
We can expect hot
I'm a
work.
Skepticon.
Skepticon. No, it's a real. It's a thing. It's like
Quelle
a
joie!
Oh, really?
like your Comic Con. Not Comic Con. What were you going to?
A nest of
GlitchCon.
cut
GlitchCon?
purses,
Yeah, it's a
collaborators,
Skepticon.
and whoremongers.
It's like for atheists.
Ah,
I knew
that
it
makes
very
sense.
differently once.
That makes a lot of sense.
They actually did it in Springfield one year. Or no, they've done it for 2 years in Springfield. I don't know why they do it in Springfield. It doesn't really seem like the right place to do it, does it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not in the
That was
Bible Belt.
before even my
No.
time.
Alright, so
Maybe we'll call it here. We just reached chapter 3, so
yeah,
that's a good place.
that's just exactly what I was getting ready to say. We
Yeah.
kind of got a feel for most of the main characters. Here we got Galahad and Lafayette and Isabeau, aka Igraine. But yeah, so thanks for watching the first episode of the 100. We'll continue this series after this video is posted. It'll be we'll do it. I think it's every Friday. That's what we were planning on doing, or at least once a week. Right?
Yeah. I think that's the way it is. Yeah.
So we will see you next time. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and if you do, let us know by leaving a like or
Drop us a line.
Drop us a line. You know. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.